Night Star Hell. Do 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 do. Night Star Hell. What's going on? Um so first and foremost, I'm a little sniffly, sneezy. I don't want to say I'm sick. I definitely don't have the COVIDs, at least not that I know of. I really don't. Not that it's contagious through a computer, but but I may sneeze or, sort of wipe my wipe my nosy nose from time to time. So just so we're aware. I'm always afraid that people think that I do cocaine. And I'll tell you why. Because my beard hairs always itch my nose, and I'm always like touching my face and like touching my nose. I don't know what it is about that. I just do that sometimes. So there's me wiping my nose. So it might happen a bunch. I'll turn away to sneeze if I have to. I apologize in advance for that. We're gonna let this populate a little bit. I actually buried the lead to the show. Nobody knows what the show is about. Let's get some peeps up in here before we start doing our thing. Once again, instead of just waiting until I had the link up, I went through this whole rigmarole already. Really annoying, but that's what here. Get shareable link. We got the link shared. Good. That's all set. So that's happening now as we speak. So I'm doing that as I talk to you. I have a guest on. We have a guest today, a mystery guest, someone, international mystery guest who is going to help us with some stuff. Going to be a lot of fun talking to them. I'm excited. Let's get that link up. Again, feeling all these sniffly sniff. Live on YouTube right now. Link in comments. Even though it's the most benign thing, there's something about like being like sneezy and like sneezing all the time that is almost more annoying than any other, thing about being like, sniffly or cold or whatever you want to call it. Not COVID. Not COVID. No temperature. I checked. I took a temperature. There's no COVID yet. All right, that's in there, and we'll do it also in the group. Just don't want to put out those bad juju vibes, those juju bone vibes. Like Glenn, I'm gonna get my juju bone. Some tea. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Live on YouTube. Link in comments. Okay. That's all set up. Putting that up. Putting the link right here. There we are. Okay. Hello. Welcome to streaming EVILIVE. Still trying to figure out a better name. Has to have EVILIVE in it because that's the pun on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. It just makes sense. EVILIVE. So it has to be EVILIVE. We need a better name for the show though. Maybe we should make that a contest instead of the Samhain Earth AD thing, which I don't think is going to go down. Not just because I don't think anybody's going to go to the trouble to record something. I was a little naive in my thought process. Maybe I don't know. But I just need a better name. We need a better name, you guys. It has to be something EVILIVE streaming show. Evil, like live streaming, EVILIVE streaming show. It can't just be EVILIVE because I feel like I'm copying. It has to be something unique. The Lodi EVILIVE. Does that make sense? Lodi Live, but we're not in Lodi. We just use Lodi as a moniker, as a symbol almost. Lodi EVILIVE show. I don't know. Anybody have any ideas? Throw them in the comments. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. Before we get started, before we bring our guest on, a couple of things that I would like to bring up. First of all, we like to support music, independent artists here on streaming EVILIVE show. I've done it numerous times. We talked about Voice of Doom. We talked about the Robbie Bloodshed release. We talked about what else did we talk about? We talked about Abby Ooze. We talked about Wolfface. Um, so I want to highlight someone. Okay, I actually know this guy, or knew that. Well, I mean, I still know him, but we just haven't caught up with him in a long time. Know him from a distance. We'll say that. This guy Emilio Menzi. How do you say your last name, Emilio? I don't even know. Emilio um, was in a band called the Stellar Corpses, and he has recently started his own project. He just dropped his first video and single. Why am I bearing the lead on it? Let's just go there. You can it dropped on Friday the 13th, the same day that we released the Facebook the 1979. Here it is right here. It's called, his new band is called Dark Ride. That's the EP cover right there. It's got an interesting, it's got like a cityscape in the window. You got a full moon, skeleton. Girl is freaking out because she has a skeleton. A bookshelf. Let's see what's behind the bookshelf. There seems to be a picture. And what is that? Can't even tell. And then there is a picture on the wall of, to me, I can't tell you what this actually is, but to me, this looks like Santa Cruz, California, which is where Emilio is from. That's where his previous band, Stellar Corpses, is originally based out of. And when I toured with Blitzkid, we did 2 shows at the Stellar Corpses, one at 924 Gilman in Oakland, which is the West Coast CBGBs, and the other one was at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz, which is also where Bradley Noel from Sublime went to college. He went to school up there. And also notable because that's where they filmed the movie The Lost Boys. So the amusement pier is up there, Grandpa's house. We visited all that stuff. The bridge is really famous. We did a video of Blitzkid TV there. So that's where Emilio's from. And so that's when I met Emilio, and I had interviewed him for the that project, and a really nice guy, truly. And I just want to support his music and support his new endeavor. So I'm telling you all, he has a new EP out. Band is called Dark Ride. It's 5 tracks. It's going to be released on vinyl. Check it out. You can buy it on Bandcamp. Support independent music. Oh, I guess you can only buy it as a digital album. I don't know where you can get the EP itself from, but it's somewhere. And I like it. I like the music. He did a nice video for it. Here's the video, is right here. We're not gonna play the music. We'll just play a little bit of the video. There's Emilio himself, and he's got his devil lock. And video came out really killer. Look at him being a front man and whatnot, slow motion, headbanging shots. They did a great job with the video. And so, yeah, check that out. Check Emilio out. Check out his stuff. I got to tell you, I was re-listening. I was also revisiting when I watched this. It made me want to go and revisit that Stellar Corpses record, that Dead Star Driving. It is a phenomenal album. If you have not listened to that, I highly suggest you check that out too. I really enjoyed it. I think it's great. I was listening to song. I remember, I had it. They gave me the vinyl when they came to do Rock and Roll Cooking. They generously gifted me a vinyl. I had listened to it a bunch of times, thought it was a great album. And then after this, I was like, I enjoyed that Anti-Hero. I'm gonna drop that on the record player. I did. I listened to that song Evil Dead's pretty good. Blood Red, I think, is my favorite. I like the way he enunciates in this video while he's doing this thing. Okay, that's it. So go check out Emilio's stuff. Check out Dark Ride on the Bandcamp. Yada yada yada. Moving on. All right. So a couple of things. So I dropped a really big piece of content on YouTube, ginormous piece of content. It is 1979, a year of horror business. So far, the reception has been very positive, which pleases me greatly. We just crossed over 1,000 views. That's great. The best way that you can show your appreciation, the number one best way, and I should have said this in the beginning, I always forget, please subscribe. If you have not already, subscribe to this channel. Like this video, like any of these other videos, subscribe. When those advertisements are playing, let them play all the way through. That is my only source of income, I guess, right now, technically. Tiny little trinkets that come in from the advertising. And I'm just trying to put out content, as much content as I can. Try to do videos every day now. It's very, very hard. It's not an easy thing to do. I got an upcoming one. I do cereal reviews. So I reviewed Elf cereal, and I also articles from Wikipedia, and I have something called The Jeff Show. This is me talking about the 5 films that I want to see Quentin Tarantino remake. So if you like any of that sort of stuff, please check it out. Again, I'm also trying to like kill a little time here because I want to hopefully I always notice that if I launch in as soon as the stream begins, it's never, we always get more people later on. So I'm just going to I'm going to wait just a little bit longer, see if that happens. What else was I going to say? Oh, lastly, so Pizza Punk. All right. So I just did this episode of Pizza Punk today. 2-hour episode with a mystery guest. I don't want to say who it is. It's someone who I have interviewed before. It's someone who is in the Misfits Samhain Danzig camp, or at least was. Someone who was very, very, very in things. Let's put it that way. Very much a part of all the whole process, you know, from just everything. I don't want to, again, if I say it too much, I'm going to give it away. It's someone that everybody knows who's familiar with the stuff. Everybody knows who this guy is. They'll definitely be familiar and will appreciate the interview. And we talk a lot of Glenn Danzig, amongst other things. We talk about a bunch of stuff. And so that's going to drop on this channel. And that's going to be the next big piece of content. So please stay subscribed. Check that out. Lastly, as I said, if you have not seen it already, 1979 is, no, we don't want to hear it. 1979 is now on YouTube. You can watch it, man. Go subscribe, like the video right here. Again, I have to do all this stuff. It's very important. And, you know, there are ways if you enjoy, you know, all of this stuff was done for free. But if you do enjoy this content and you do want to support further endeavors, the best way you can do it, go to any one of these videos, go to the description and check out. There's a bunch of ways you can support the content further if you so wish. You can buy a cup of coffee. You could buy a t-shirt. You can rent movies. You can go to my website, click on some of the ads, the advertising. Okay. You click on some of the ads on my website. That brings in a little revenue via the AdSense account. So any of these actions really, really help in supporting me. If you're grateful, if you enjoy this content, if you want more of this stuff, more videos, that is the best way to get them. So please, please feel free to do that. And if not, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it thus far. Okay. Enough of that whole spiel, right? I went through the whole spiel. So we're done with that. Okay. I'm gonna pause that real quick. I guess let me freeze that over. After our guest is on, if the chat grows bigger, we'll throw the link out. Anybody wants to come on and talk about 1979 or anything else, feel free. In the meantime, all right. So here's the big reveal. So a while back, I did like an attempt at an open audience episode. I want to do more of that. That's like the next step, right? We started off with the Misfits history, then we started doing deep dives on things, and now the next step is to sort of like bring in audience members that have their experiences that they want to share with that they had with the bands, any of the bands and stuff. And so we're going to do a little bit of that tonight. And I have a very interesting, fun, unique story. You know, a bunch of I don't know, I guess a bar full of people got to have a really fun, interesting experience with the band Danzig. And I really don't want to spoil too much of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this dude in. Now he's with us. He's actually in the future. Okay. He's kind of time traveling when he comes to us. He is so far. He is so far away from us that he's actually living in the future. He's not living in Sunday like the rest of us are. He's living in Monday. That's how far into the future he is. This is a guy named Nigel. Okay. Nigel is coming to us all the way from New Zealand. Isn't that crazy? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Nigel, who I hope is watching right now, and if not, I'll message him in the other thing. Nigel, come on into the waiting room, buddy. You're invited. There might be a delay, so we'll wait for him to catch up. Maybe I'll just message him right now. I'll tell him to come into the waiting room. Tell him to come on in the waiting room. Okay. Come on in. All right. So let's see if he shows up. If he pops on in. This is going to be interesting. And yeah, he has an interesting, fun, unique story to tell. He was there that night, from my understanding. He provided us with some pictures, which I had seen. These are the pictures that I had seen. I don't know where I had seen them, but they were on the internet. This story was on the internet. We talked about it. As a matter of fact, it was the episode where Steve Zing came on. Before Steve and I had our chat, I was chatting with this dude in New Zealand who was telling me this very interesting story. And then this guy, I don't know if this guy knew the other guy, but he told me that another guy would get in touch with me or something. So I don't know. So I'm waiting right now for that guy to come in. What's up? What's up, Russ? How you doing? What's up? Wait, Russ Patterson. Is this Russell Casualty? Or is this a different Russ Patterson? Because usually you see Russell as TVC. Russ TVC. I don't know. We're waiting. We're waiting for this guy to come in. I don't know what's taking so long. Maybe it's just loading. Maybe he's just receiving again. He is time traveling back. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. People can time travel. There was a crazy movie actually. It was called These Final Hours. Basically, say okay. Craig says it's the same Russ. What's up, Russell? Then I say, what's up, Russell Casualty? What's going on, Craig? How are you guys doing? What I was saying is there's this movie called These Final Hours, one of the most effed up movies I've ever seen. Really just sad and depressing. What's going on, Peter? What's going on? Okay, that's it. It's the kids, Russ's kids, logged in as his Gmail account. All right. We've got our guy in the waiting room. So I'm going to introduce this guy. This guy's name's Nigel. He's from New Zealand, and he's going to tell us about the one time that Danzig, the classic lineup of Danzig, traveled to New Zealand and what occurred. Fun story that really captures the imagination, if you ask me. So without further ado, let's bring Nigel. Nigel, how you doing? Uh-oh. Nigel's frozen. Sometimes this happens, Nigel. Oh, you're still frozen, Nigel. I'm going to keep dead. Oh, there. Oh, I saw some movement. I saw some movement. And now you're frozen again. Mike Lang says, great stuff. Yeah, this is how we do. Listen, this is a very the show is done with very, very little overhead. Okay. I don't have the big bucks to improve the bandwidth here. Okay. This is a punk rock show. Nigel, let me ask you a question. If you're, I don't know, can you hear me, Nigel? No, he's frozen. Nigel, I'm going to boot you. Listen, I'm going to boot you. Try to reconnect to the stream, okay? Try it one more time. Let's see what happens. I'm going to remove you, okay? All right, Nigel's been removed, and I'm booting him. Kick Nigel from the studio. Nigel, come back in, buddy. Let's try this one more time. Try and get Nigel back in here. Again, for anybody, okay, we've got a couple more people that showed up. Guys, I'm very sniffly. I might sneeze a bunch of times. It's really unpleasant. I can't stand it. I can't stand sneezing. You know, it's funny. When my throat is feeling bad, I'm like, oh, this is the worst part of being sick. I don't think I'm sick, by the way. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't think I have COVID either. I got my temperature taken. I don't have COVID. It's really annoying. In any case, you might see me dab my nose a whole bunch. Nigel, again, I don't know if you, let's see if Nigel left me a message. Here, I'm going to tell him, come back, little Nigel. And no, I don't want Nigel to bite off my face. So anyway, for those who were just tuning in, we were talking before. I'll go back to what I was talking about before. We were talking about this guy Emilio. He's got a band called Dark Ride. He's got a new video out called Anti-Hero. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. I like supporting independent music. Emilio is independent. Here, I'm going to pop this in until Nigel comes back. There's his music video. We'll take a look at it. It's really fun. I like the colors, the pink and stuff. There's Emilio giving his all as a front man. It's not easy to be a front man, and Emilio's doing a good job holding it down. I like that shot between the leg shot. She's dancing all sizzly and whatnot. You know, just doing his thing. Yeah, there you go. Slam it down, Emilio. Emilio's got that devil lock that he somehow hides. Oh, there we go. Nigel's back. All right, Nigel. Here, I'm gonna pause this again. Hopefully we. Oh no, Nigel disappeared. Come on, Nigel. I don't, Pete. I do not have the Rona. I so don't have the Rona. I understand that's why I'm still here. 1979 was great. Ah, Mike, thanks, man. Really, truly, I appreciate that. Everybody seems to like it. I'm very stoked. I'm very, very stoked that 1979 has been embraced and enjoyed. A couple of trolls, but you know, that's what you get with the internet. You got a couple of trolls who just say really nasty things. You know, it's funny. Sometimes my comments are automatically filtered out. If someone like curses in a comment or says something that YouTube thinks is not nice, they automatically take it out. Like it's not even, it doesn't even stay in the chat. It gets removed. I don't know how that works, but so sometimes you guys don't see the comments, but I see the comments. But yeah, I do not have the Rona. I promise you, I do not have the Rona. I feel totally fine. I just have a leaky faucet. Leaky faucet. That's it. Super annoying. We're waiting for this guy Nigel from New Zealand to enter the chat, and he's, I don't know, he's having some sort of connective issues. Let's see if he saw my, yeah, he sees my thing. We're waiting on him, trying to think what else I can do here. Let's look a little bit more at again, this guy Emilio. He put this out. This is his new music. He dropped it on, I guess he dropped this on Halloween. Where did he drop this? No, October 30th he dropped it. And you got this Mohawk drummer guy, and Emilio's doing his thing. You know, it ain't easy. It ain't easy being a front man. And like I said, I really like Emilio's previous band, Two Stellar Corpses. I love that song, Blood Red. I love that song. Pete, I did eat some honey. That Dead Stars Drive-In record is just really stellar. I mean, I was really enjoying the hell out of it. Oh, here we go. Nigel is back. He says, your guests will need to connect their mic and cam before you can have them in. I know that. Thank you. Nigel, thanks for being a trooper. I don't know if you can hear me. Here we go. I think we're getting some Nigel action here. Oh, no. No. Don't look behind the curtain. Can I put a link to Emilio's video in the chat? Of course I can. Yeah, we should do that for Emilio. Emilio, I want to say one other thing on Emilio. When you're touring, when you're on tour, it can be, I mean, stuff is hard, man. I got to tell you, freaking Emilio put us up and he made us pancakes. And no, actually, it was Dan, the bass player, put us up. But Emilio was like, he was like our host, man, and he just treated us so well, so nicely. And he was such a sweetheart about the whole thing, and just a real salt of the earth guy. And I'm just glad that he's got his music out, and you can, again, check him out on Bandcamp, check him out on YouTube. I think that's the nice thing to do. Support people in their stuff. All right, I'm adding Nigel to the stream. Let's see if this works. Come on, Nigel. Oh, probably have to add him. Nigel. Everybody chant for Nigel. Everybody chant for Nigel. Come on in. New viewer. I've watched a couple of videos you posted over the last month or two. It's good stuff, man. Hey, RK, thank you so much for your patronage and your viewership. I appreciate it. Please subscribe. Everybody, please subscribe to these videos. I know this video is kind of really pooping the bed tonight. It's general. I mean, sometimes we poop the bed here, but generally we don't. Generally, I mean, listen, I know how to deliver. A lot of people have accused me of not delivering over the years. I know how to deliver. I really do. I did with 1979. I think I really delivered. I kept talking about it. I said I had something, and I showed you all. I have something. I had so many somethings. But Nigel, what's going on, buddy? This is like killing me right now. You're killing me, Nigel. Where are you? Oh, yes. We got Nigel, guys. Nigel's in the house. Welcome, Nigel. Nigel.
Is it working? Hello.
Is
this working?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you? You can't see me?
I can see you,
Nigel. I can hear you, but I think the distance from the future
Yeah.
Causing a problem.
Oh man,
It
this
seems
is
to be
like,
running very slow.
I know this is such a bummer, man. Let me ask you a question. What happens when you turn
I
off your
don't.
video? Turn off your video for a minute. Let's see if the audio comes in clearer.
Okay. How do I do that?
I don't. Okay. There should be a place where it says below
Stop
that you
cam.
can. There you go. Let me hear you. Can you talk to me? Yes. All right. I can
you
hear
hear me?
you, but yeah, I can
Is
hear
that
you.
better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. So I'm not breaking
That
up
bums me
now.
out that we can't see you.
Pardon?
I said it bums me out that we can't see you, but at least we can hear you now.
Okay. I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you.
Oh man. What about now?
Can I maybe close if I close the Facebook feed and the maybe
try that
out. Maybe my computer runs slow.
Well, I just got a
Okay,
tornado.
so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yo, Nigel.
Okay, so this is weird because I had like all these props.
Oh, really?
Nigel,
you're breaking
go,
well,
this is this and blah blah blah. And,
all right, listen.
Okay,
but
Nigel. I wanted to try talking to you first to see if it would work.
Let's
knowing that things can be slow sometimes, and especially as you said, we're in the future, so I'm talking to you in the past. Sci-fi stuff here.
Let me ask you, Nigel.
So I mean, if you want me to
oh, we're gonna have this is gonna be hard with the back and forth. Okay, no. Keep your video off, Nigel.
Something?
Yeah, it's doing that overlap thing that happens with sometimes with StreamYard. What happens? I've noticed this with a bunch of shows. It doesn't allow you to end up talking over each other as a result.
Can't hear you.
What we're gonna do. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Nigel, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Keep your video off until you want to show us some stuff. You'll explain it without your video on, and then I'm gonna give you the floor, and we'll turn your video on, and you can talk, and maybe I'll turn my video off. And Russ is saying in the comments there's a huge delay between us, and that's what's causing the issue. So that makes sense. We're just going to do the best we can. We can get through this. We're going to do this. It's going to be a great show.
Okay.
Let's start off with why don't you set the stage for us? Tell us what's going on in at that time and what happened and what the whole story is about. And I'm just going to shut up. I'll let you talk. You do your thing, and I'll try to interject every once in a while.
Here we go. Okay, so Nigel, thanks for being a true. Hey man.
Yeah.
I do my best. It's hard to know what's
I know
working and what's not, but you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead. Start right now.
Oh no.
You ready? I hear some sort of radio static. Mm-hmm. Are you there? Hello? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Can you
Oh,
hear
boy.
me?
Yeah, I can
Nothing?
hear you. Nothing. I mean, yeah, something, but like, go ahead, talk. Tell us the story. Are you talking and your mic is not working? Hmm. All right. I have an idea. You're not going to like it, Nigel, but I have an idea on how we're going to do this. It's the only way it's going to happen. And it really, really stinks, but this is the only way we're going to do this. Nigel, here's what I want you to do. Okay. Russ says he's hearing the delayed evil cast. Okay. Nigel, here's what we're going to do. Okay.
Hello, Jeff. Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Nigel, hold on 1 second.
Wow.
Nigel, you have WhatsApp?
You need me to turn the video off?
Yeah, but yes. Here.
Yeah.
Here's what we're going to do. Nigel, do you have WhatsApp? Oh boy. All right, that's what we're gonna do.
You have a huge delay.
I know. All right, I'm booting Nigel. Nigel, I'm sorry. I just booted him. Hold on, guys. We're gonna fix this right now with Nigel. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep things interesting by talking yada yada yada. Here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna open up. First, what I'm gonna do is I'm putting the link in here. Anybody wants to come on right now? Feel free. There's your link. You can come on, chat for a few minutes while I square things away with Nigel. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Do you have WhatsApp? Always something. It's always something with this show, huh? I'm really sorry about this, everybody. Link is in the comments. Anybody wants to come on and talk a few minutes, feel free. Totally. I just messaged Nigel asking him if he has WhatsApp. See, add me on WhatsApp, and we and have you tell the story that way. Wow, it is really coming down hard outside. We have a tornado watch here in New York. That never happens. I know. Nigel, go check on the inbox messages I just sent you. Nigel, do you have WhatsApp, buddy? Nigel, do you have WhatsApp? All right. In the meantime, while Nigel gets his act together with that, I want to tell you, I dropped, I have Death Red on red vinyl, and I thought it would be nice to give it a spin. I hadn't listened to it. God, I can't tell you the last time I listened to Death Red. Stay safe. Peter says it's windy as hell. Freaking, oh wait, is that him? Is that him? Who's this? Who's on the WhatsApp? Nope. Freaking was listen to Death Red. Don't apologize. I love these broadcasts, like hanging out with friends. I don't care about the hit. Thank you, Russ. You make me feel better about that. Yeah, I was listening to Death Red, and I was giving it a. You know what's funny? It's when you get a new album from a band that you really like, you can obsess over it and maybe even overlook a lot of the imperfections because it's. What does he say? He does or does not? No, sorry. Damn. Shit. Oops, I cursed. Oh, who's back? I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna see if maybe we could do this on WhatsApp. That might that might help. Can you hear me? It's the delay. That's what it is. It's just a long delay. You got to make the volume on the YouTube lower on your end too. I think we're getting a lot of feedback over here. Anyway.
Yeah. I do my best. No. I know.
This is my neighbor. Hey, what's up, Pete?
You want me to?
I did.
Yeah.
No. Oh, dude, should we all be in the basement right now? Like for real? Holy crap. I'm like broadcasting right now. Wow. You really think we should be in the basement? Well, I'm in the basement already, but should I get my family and go in the basement? Damn. All right, I'm going to call. Oh my God. I'm going to call Inav right now and ask her. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Hey guys. We're on a tornado watch. We were told to all head down into the basement. My neighbor just called and was like, "Hey, are you guys in the basement?" So I'm gonna call my wife real quick and see what she thinks. I mean, I guess that means bring all the kids in the basement. My daughter's sleeping. She's like she's 1.5. What are we gonna do? We're gonna be in the basement. Hey, honey. Hey, Nigel, you there? What is this episode tonight? This episode is ridiculous. Oh my God. Hey, honey. Question. Pete just called. He said that we should all be in the they're all in the basement right now because it's tornado watch. Oh my God. Thank you, Pete. Different Pete. Pete says be safe. I will be safe as well. Hey, what's up, Nigel? I'm talking to someone in New Zealand right now. I'm on the phone with someone in New Zealand right now. Okay, so all right, so should we get Jordan down in the basement and Noah?
Hello?
No, get off. Hey, what's up, Nigel? I mean, I'll get off or I'll pause or something and let's get everybody in the basement. I mean, we got to do what we got to do, right? All right. Hello? All right. Bye. Guys, we have a tornado that's like Yeah, Nigel, I'm here, buddy. I've been calling out your name for quite a while. You'll see when this episode re-airs, Nigel. You'll see all the weird stuff that happened. You and I have such a delay that I can't hear you, dude, which is so weird because the other guy from New Zealand, there was no problem. But look, listen, yeah, Craig is right. I got to get off. I got to take care of my family. I got to go run upstairs. I'm getting all these notifications. So guys, I may be back tonight. I may not. Depends on how long this thing goes for. I don't know what the deal is. We'll do another episode tomorrow if delayed. Nigel, this will all make sense to you later. I will let you know. I'll explain. Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, I am here, but Nigel, I'm about to leave because we have a tornado warning. I don't know if you've heard me talking to my wife and my neighbor about it, but we're gonna go. We will be back. Okay. Possibly tonight, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to leave this episode up anyway, just for shits and giggles and whatnot. So everybody be safe out there. If you're on the East Coast, tornado watch. Sorry that this got cut short. And yeah, more shall be revealed.